What's going on, party people? We're back with some more ADV Little Cup UU action from ADV Little Cup UU Cash Cup that's going on right now. It's actually finished. I'm just trying to get caught up on commentated matches here. This is the other semifinals match between Shreyashhy and ManicallyHex that happened, I think, last week. This tournament's already over. I'm just trying to get caught up again. They will play the winner of Svelte Snake and Janisu, which already happened and is already on the YouTube channel. I will leave that spoiler free, but if you want to go check that out, it's already on the YouTube channel. And yeah, here we go. Man, it's really good to be doing a commentated match because I did a video yesterday about the Fire Red Leaf Green announcement, and holy hell did I get some terrible comments here. I had to just delete that video because it wasn't even like any hot takes or anything. It's just the algorithm picks up the video and you just get the absolute scum of the earth just commenting some of the meanest things. So I just want to say I'm real grateful for the audience I have here that watches my commentated matches, even though it's mainly Little Cup. But I've got a really good fan base here. I really do appreciate it. And if you want to be part of the Discord server that we have for the YouTube channel, I'll leave that in the description of this video because I should be trying to promote that more and get that community going a bit more. I kind of just randomly add people who I think would be interested. So I'll leave that in the description of this video. And let's get into it here. So yeah, Shreyashhy, ManicallyHex. This is a best of 3 semifinals match. ADV Little Cup UU. Let's just get into it. No team preview or anything to get through here. Slow mode as always. Shuppet lead from Shreyashhy and a Talo lead from ManicallyHex. Two kind of unorthodox leads. We see the hidden power right away from the Talo, and that just straight knocks that thing out. Not super effective or anything. I'm thinking maybe choice banded HP flying, perhaps? Kind of tough to tell, not gonna lie. Let's keep going here. Electrike coming out next. Okay, another Pokemon I haven't seen a whole lot. And the Eevee switch in by ManicallyHex, another weird one. That's looking like a 2-hit KO with the T-Bolt, but does get its Citrus Berry activated, so it's gonna be able to live another hit here. Ooh, that might have been a roll for a 2-hit KO now that I look at it. Gets a Shadow Ball off on the Electrike. Drop's not gonna matter because this is a physically offensive Eevee, unless it's running mixed coverage. Double Edge lands on the Pineco, gets a crit, and knocks that thing out clean. So Eevee getting lots of value here. We see the Poliwag come out. It's going to take a quick attack before just sacking this thing. This thing hits 16 speed, so Poliwag's going to be able to just annihilate that. Yeah, that was a big crit, but pretty cool seeing an Eevee get some usage here. Clamperl comes out. Growlithe switching in here for Shreyashhy on the Hidden Power. Gets another crit, and that's neutral as well. Hidden Power Electric would be my guess. Poliwag coming back out here for Shreyashhy on the Hidden Power Electric. That indeed confirms it's electric. Super effective there. Grass would have been resisted on the Growlithe. Electric coming right back out here. Shreyashhy kind of backed into a corner here. Clicks Endure, which makes you think this is probably a stat boosting berry. Another crit just for good measure. That's funny. We indeed see the Salax, so I think it's going to be outspeeding basically anything in the tier. But T-Bolt's not even going to KO the Clamperl. Unreal. Not even really getting close to KOing that thing, to be honest. Meowth coming out for Shreyashhy last. Gets the Double Edge KO. Okay, uphill battle here, especially with the Talo that likely has quick attack in the back. Could be CB as well. Grimer comes out. Growlithe switching back in here for Shreyashhy. On the boom. If you're ManicallyHex, no reason not to boom there. You got a good lead here. I think that was a good play here, just blowing up. And yeah, this has to be done here. We're going to Meowth v Meowth situation here. Shreyashhy wins a potential speed tie here with the Fake Out, assuming ManicallyHex clicked Fake Out this turn. And then ManicallyHex wins the next speed tie with the Double Edge, but it was already done by that point there. Some big crits there for ManicallyHex. Smart play blowing up there with the Grimer. Again, no reason not to do that. And yeah, ManicallyHex winning this one. And let's get into Game 2. Alright, here we go. Game 2. ManicallyHex up 1-0 here against Shreyashhy the Goat. Let's get into here. Togepi lead from ManicallyHex. Okay, another interesting bring. Kabuto from Shreyashhy. That's fun. This thing actually gets access to knockoff and knocks off that Togepi's item immediately. We've seen Ancient Power from the Togepi. This thing gets Serene Grace? Yes, it does. So probably looking to get that 20% Omni boost. Rock Slide landing on the Togepi. So it goes for a Psychic. And Kabuto gets its berry activated. Let's take a look at the speeds here. Oh wow, Togepi's slow as hell, jeez. Didn't know that. Rock Slide just missing out on the KO here, but Togepi gets flinched. Togepi, I don't know why I threw it. L in there. Shreyashhy clicking the Icy Wind, probably its most accurate move, unless there's a Surf. It might have a Surf in the back there, I don't know. Knockoff landing on the Spoink here. Loses its Macho Brace, interesting. Oh, and it tried to trick the Macho Brace, okay. Trying to cripple something with that item. I believe that item just slows things down. But more importantly, you can steal a potential berry there. Nice Psychic crit getting the KO there. Poliwag coming out here. Just gonna get the KO on the Spoink here. With a Surf. Duskull for ManicallyHex. Growlithe, good switch in here. ManicallyHex goes for the Calm Mind. So we're looking at a special Duskull. It's not really gonna care too much about that Intimidate, but this Growlithe is actually packing the Toxic. As Duskull sets up another Calm Mind here. What's gonna happen next? Okay, Shreyashly maybe predicting a switch. ManicallyHex just setting up here. Do we got Rest on this thing? I could see that. Hidden Power, neutral, probably Grass. And here's the Thief from the Duskull. Probably Psychic, Calm Mind, or a Psychic Rest, perhaps. Probably gonna see a Berry get activated here. There's the Psychic. Hopefully Rest is last here. There's the Citrus Berry for both Pokemon getting activated. Fire Blast. Do we get 38? Do we see the Rest? No, we don't. We see another Thief. I don't think we're gonna see what the last move here on the Duskull is. Growlithe getting a KO with the Thief here. I like this Growlithe set, by the way. No sub. Seal revealed here for ManicallyHex. Grimer coming out here for Shreyashly. Takes the Fake Out. Rhyhorn revealed for ManicallyHex. Oh, but we see the Giga Drain. Okay. And I don't even want to say that was a prediction, because that would have been super effective on the Seal too, so... Interesting. Growlithe coming out here, gets Intimidate off. Shreyashly going to own Growlithe. Up 5-2 at this point. ManicallyHex maybe just going for a big sweep here. Gets the Agility off. Flamethrower, not going to quite do enough to that Growlithe. And it gets its Citrus Berry stolen. She's going to get activated right here. So Shreyashly looking good here. No crit on the Flamethrower. It's going to take that all day. And goes for the Toxic. Kind of preventing a sweep here. Needed a crit there, didn't get it. And we see a big Fire Blast, so yeah, this Growlithe's gonna get chip done. And surely this is over. I mean, Shreyashly's got 2 Pokemon in the back here that haven't been revealed yet. On top of a Grimer, which might just boom on that last Pokemon. Meowth revealed here. Very safe Fake Out. Does not care about those speed boosts. Fago's got all that priority. Seal coming out here. It's going to take 1 Double Edge. It's not going to take 2. Meowth, well, it's going to get slowed down by that Icy Wind. Seal gets this Berry activated. Yeah, Shreyashly's playing it safe here. Just going into Grimer on the Thief. But hey, Grimer can't lose its item because of the Sticky Hold ability. We're probably just going to see a boom here if the Grimer has it, which... No, we see the Giga Drain. Okay, maybe no boom. We see a Surf. And yeah, just content with chipping this thing down here. See it take another Surf and Giga Drain. That's gonna get the KO. So Shreyashly tying this thing up at 1 with the Grimer here. And this is best of 3, so we're gonna get into the tiebreaker game 3 here right away. Alright, here we go. Game 3, we're all tied up 1. Let's get into it here. Okay, Kabuto lead again from Shreyashly. I wonder if this is the same team as game 1. Meowth from ManicallyHex gets the Hidden Power, likely Grass. I guess it could be Fighting. Actually, that's probably Fighting, right? Because Meowth's usually physical, so... Yeah, super effective there. Grimer, man, lots of Grimer usage in this one. We've seen Grimer every single match. Gonna take the Hidden Power Grass from the Growlithe that came in. Gonna get Thiefed, just for some chip, maybe? And take T-Bolt from the Grimer. Growlithe's just spamming Thief here, okay. I wonder what's going on there. Okay, Growlithe can get its Citrus Berry activated. Though this Grimer likely has Sticky Hold, yes it does, so it's not like you're gonna be able to Thief that item anyways. I'm not sure what the game plan here for Shreyashly is. Maybe trying to catch something on a switch, perhaps. Keeps going for the... And there's the Fire Blast. Maybe trying to avoid getting it into berry range and then fire the Fire Blast. Or fire off the Fire Blast, I should say. A bit redundant there. Grimer's going to blow up and just knock out itself and the Growlithe as both players send out their Meowths at full HP. ManicallyHex going to go into the Duskull here on the Fake Out. Smart play. But Shreyashhy reveals the Shadow Ball. Looking like a roll for a 2-hit KO, perhaps. Oh, except that this Duskull is actually packing the Will-O-Wisp, so that Meowth won't be able to get the 2-hit KO. And besides, it has a berry anyways. I don't know how I forgot about that. Shreyashhy going into Grimer, because of course, Grimer Gaming. Growlithe for ManicallyHex. And then going into Drowsy after getting off the Intimidate. Shreyashhy going to go into Poliwag on that same turn. And then back into Meowth. Calm Mind from the Drowsy here. So what's Meowth thinking here? Goes for the Fake Out. Okay, maybe gonna start firing off some Shadow Balls, but that burn is gonna certainly make it an uphill battle here. Yeah, only doing 24%. Gets a drop, which is nice, considering this Drowsy's trying to boost up. And then clicks Barrier, so Drowsy's looking pretty good here. I don't know what the game plan is for Shreyashhy. Goes into Grimer. Maybe gonna try to blow up. We'll have to wait and see. Poliwag. On the Psychic, just lives. Gonna get a Citrus Berry activated here too. Clicks Thief. Takes the Citrus Berry from the Drowsy. Gonna be able to take another Psychic. Oh man, tough position here for Shreyashhy. Gets the Citrus Berry activated again. Gets the Surf, doesn't get the crit. And this Drowsy just going for the Psychic and gets the crit, knocks this thing out clean. But at least this thing is low. Okay, maybe Shreyashhy calced it. Oh, actually, we already know how much Shadow Ball's going to do here. ManicallyHex knows this, goes into the Carvanha, which is going to resist. Instead clicks Double Edge. Maybe that would have been good enough for the KO on the Drowsy at that range. I think so. Cool seeing Meowth actually get some value here despite being burned. You see the Endure from the Carvanha. So it's going to get likely a stat boosting berry activated here. Perhaps Slack. Yep, the Slack berry. Okay. So Carvanha, it's almost like it has the speed boost ability, am I right? Grimer comes out here. Surf, ooh, might be a 2-hit KO, might be a roll. Yes, it is. So that thing's going to drop. Man, big uphill battle. But then we got the Trico. How's Shreyashhy going to bring this one back? So, takes the Crunch, gets the Agility off. Okay. Giga Drain, gets a little bit of HP back. Meowth from ManicallyHex. This thing surely has the Fake Out. We see the Endure click here. Fake Out is going to bring it down below 25%. Get that Pitaya Berry activated. Are we going to see the Trico switch here? ManicallyHex is going to play it smart. Get out of there. Save that Fake Out for later. Trico's going to get a little bit of HP back with the Giga Drain. Growlithe coming out. Going to take a Giga Drain. Hopefully it's not Fire Blast. Oh, it is. And it misses. You needed that. That's why you run Flamethrower, kids. Gets the T-Punch KO here. Meowth coming out. I think you should have gone Meowth earlier. I know Trico could have clicked Endure, but I don't know. I think maybe you should have gone for that Fake Out. I'm not sure how that would have panned out, to be honest, but especially with Endure mind games going on here. Gets the Giga Drain off, gets the KO. Duskull, I don't know if it's going to break through both these Pokemon. It's going to take a Giga Drain. I can't remember if this thing still has its berry or not. Perhaps it does. Gets a Psychic off. No more berry. It used its berry earlier. Yes. And Trico's going to get the KO here. Just cleaning things up at the end. And then I have a tough decision here for the thumbnail. I mean, I was thinking Grimer. There's so much Grimer action in this, but Trico's such a cool Pokemon. I don't know. I'll decide that in post-production. So there you have it. Shreyashhy going to the finals of ADV Little Cup UU Cash Cup. And again, he'll play the winner of Svelte Snake versus Janisu, which is already on the YouTube channel. Be sure to go check that out. Be sure to like, subscribe, and all that if you enjoyed this video. And I will be uploading the finals soon enough, hopefully. Thanks for watching. Peace.